everybody. It is Friday the 13th. I hate Friday the 13th, but it is what it is. We'll get to other things after that. I want to start out here with yesterday. Yesterday, as I constantly do, scroll through the chat to see who is typing because I emphasize sending me private messages if you are questioning anything or you just want to trade one-on-one, do it. And I noticed that Imad started to type, and I said, "Oh, Big Dog's typing," and I knew it was going to be something. I didn't know what it was, but he shocked the fucking world. Everybody sat there. Oh, the QQQ, even me. QQQ just sat there, held up all day. Imad, he went in there, 10 cents, out at $1, 3,000 contracts, $30,000 trade, made $270,000 in one trade.
Let the dogs out!
Now, that doesn't mean, because you see, Kai Green up on the screen with his big ass muscles or, Eddie Hall doing the 1,000-pound deadlift that just you go in the gym and you go do the same thing. No. You trade you. You focus on you. You are the only person that matters. You are the one who has to take a shower with yourself. You are the one who has to go to bed at night by yourself. You are the one who's going to walk around with all the thoughts in your head. You can walk around with the thoughts in your head living in a shitty life, or you can walk around with those thoughts in your head living in absolute fucking paradise like I am right now, without a care in the world for anything. Choice is yours.
Boom.
So, SPX spreads, start with that. 43.25.43 was the low. 43.24.37 was the lower safe edge. I cannot table fucking pound this safe edge view when you're when you're doing spreads. I can't. 44 times this year, the safe edge has hit. 28 times it's been broken. 3 times it has closed well above the safe edge in the direction we were playing. Every other time that a safe edge came into play, we already were prepared for it to not break that safe edge into the close. 252 trading sessions are what you're going to get out of a year. I am right. 220 of them or better. Take the fucking money. Trust me. Put in the time. Do the homework. Get the job done. Change your fucking life. So it's October 13th. October 13th is the 1-year anniversary of the bottom. We had CPI that day. CPI was an enormous fucking miss. And then we went on to a 194-point range day. Up 150 points from the open as the bottom hit. And a lot of you were here. A lot of you remember we took that credit spread over there on SPX that day. I'll scroll up here, and I know I got it up here once I go and update this, unhide rows, and bring us on up there to October 13th. October 13th, right there. We played the 35.30, 35.20 put spread, 233% on that trade. So again, we know what we're doing. Trust the system. Troll if you want. Don't engage. Don't send messages. Live the same shitty life that you've been living prior to ever coming across meeting me. 1-year anniversary today. So my personal opinion, having had our 4 red-green closes in a row, broke it up with the red close, my personal opinion is that they're going to ramp this. It's only an opinion. Opinions are like assholes. Everybody's got one. But it's my personal opinion that they're going to ramp this up, and they're going to ramp it right up to the 50-day moving average. And I got a couple of problems here. Here's the SPX view. Okay. Obviously, that move off of the lows that came on the beginning of the month, and then that fallback on the jobs report last week, Friday. I'm looking at this with the same drawing as everybody else, and we never got that 100 extension over on the SPX. We never made it up to 43.89.58. Never made it. Came close, didn't make it. On this dip, we came very close, but we did not violate that high. So for that reason, this is still in play, but I'll show it here on the ES. On the ES, the exact same drawings, this did complete 3 waves. You got your 100 extension on that break over here, back on the 10th. Perfect little dip for number 4, rise up here for number 5, and again, this dip right here, very, 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 we're talking, gray or light gray, dark gray to violating that 1 right there. Thus, I'm not totally convinced that this dip is over. 1 day, half a day, not even half a day. It was literally a couple of hours. That was it. That was our dip. Right there, 12:30 down to 2:30. It's not even 2:30. 90 minutes. So I'm not 100% convinced that this dip is over, but I do have a couple of things that say to me, yeah, you might be right. QQQ holding all of this together, continuing to hold it all together. Dip down to that 10% line, holding above the 50-day moving average. Bring that moving average back into play over here on the SPX, and this is why I'm thinking that they might ramp this today. The 50-day moving average is up here now at 44.07. Remember, it's a dropping 50-day moving average. It's not rising because we had that fallback from July down into October. 50-day moving average is here. The 50 retracement of the entire drop is right above there, 44.11.76. We've got this gap that's unfilled from way back on September 20th, which the QQQ already filled. So I have a couple of little maybe might be's. We might get a ramp up to that today. Anything in it, it's a total 100% lottery ticket. 100% lottery ticket moving up there. Looks good over on the ES. Doesn't really look that great over on the SPX. QQQ, again, holding everything together. And then you come over to, oh my God, the adopted redheaded fucking freckle-faced stepchild. The IWM. IWM, I mean, I can look at this however I want to look at this. IWM has got a humongous 1, 2, 3, this 4 bounce. That IWM here, 30% off the all-time highs at 171. This thing's hunting those March lows. It's hunting the March lows down here. And if the IWM is going to go puke itself, the Dow's not going to help itself. So everything is going to be dependent on the QQQ. And there's only so much that those 7 stocks can do. That's all that you're going to get. However, we come in again and we get to our VIX. And we'll go ahead and zoom out, and here's your Friday, sell the VIX. Here's your Friday, sell the VIX. Here's your Friday, sell the VIX. Incredibly, you remember going into this back in the middle of September, I'm chanting, there's absolutely no way they can sell the VIX down today. It's impossible. We got a VIX rally on that day. Go out a little bit further, and you can continue to see the exact same thing going back month after month after month. Friday, crush the VIX. Friday, crush the VIX. Crush the VIX the entire week. This is going back into August. Crush the VIX Friday. Crush the VIX Friday. Fridays crush the VIX. Here it is at the beginning of August when we began our big drop. Again, being down here in this level, Not necessarily convinced, but that was a surprise on that day of August the 4th, even though we were playing the bearish move down on the indexes and the ETFs. Crush the VIX, crush the VIX. You can't crush the VIX that much when you're down there below 14. Crush the VIX, crush the VIX. Fridays crush the VIX. That's what they do. And we're coming in here to a Friday where yesterday we went right back to that 1811. And that was when we started to bounce after we hit that 1811. Here we are with a little bit of a curl. Nothing spectacular, but however, having gone down there to that 1542 yesterday, I do think that you have a good chance, okay? Chance, having come down to this triple bottom with a small violation yesterday, you're going to get a VIX crush today. You get a VIX crush today, you are going to get your SPX up there in the 4380, 4390, possibly see 4400s, because again, it is the 1 year anniversary of the bottom. QQQ, couldn't stress it enough. 258.94, show you here in real time because we've got the overnight, and 258.94, come back over here and you can see spread I gave out there on Tuesday, 265 calls, sell the 262.50s, $1.25 credit. You got even better credit because that trade came out here on the 10th when we were down here, and you got your ramp right off the open off of that algo. So you're making 100% on that trade in and of itself. NVIDIA is the other one that people are watching. And again, you had your big move yesterday. Oh my God, NVIDIA is in control. It's going to 500. Yeah, well, you're back under 468 as of right now. Again, questionable because you have only these 7 stocks that are running the market right now. I'm not table pounding confident as I was yesterday that we would get a red close, that we would get a dip, that we are going to get a rally today, but you do have a lot of things lined up, which suggests we could see a reversal back to the upside. ES holds this 43.85. We got a chance for going back up there, back into around the 43.80s over on the SPX. So we'll see how it goes. Half of this made no sense to some people. If it didn't make any sense, or you have absolutely no fucking idea what you're doing, but you see that somebody went out there and made 270 grand. Find a service anywhere on the fucking planet that will give you the one-on-one attention that I do. If you don't want to message me, if you don't want to, ask me any questions, you don't want to get on a one-on-one call, don't do it. It's your problem, not mine.
What's up, boss? You believe that? You hold on. Oh no. Do you believe that?